Nagbabalik po ang Frontliners. Kasama pa rin natin si Ambassador Virginia Benavidez ng Philippine Embassy sa New Zealand. Ambassador Virgie, paano po tayo nakikipag-communicate sa iba't iba nating mga kababayan dyan sa New Zealand? Sabi nga po ninyo, meron sa Auckland, meron sa Christchurch, no? How do we communicate with them?
All over New Zealand po, throughout the North and the South Islands, we make it a point that we update our Filipinos through advisories and through emails, through social media. We make use of that we take advantage of that. We have our Facebook, we have our website, we have a 24-hour hotline system. We ensure that palagi po kami contactable 24/7 and that we are able to answer them via email or telephone or the social media in any other way, because we would like to show that the Philippine Embassy heeds the call of our President that frontline services like Philippine Foreign Service Post, our services are characterized by hard work, honesty, humility, integrity, and transparency. And we also follow the directive of our Secretary of Foreign Affairs, Albert F. Del Rosario, to serve our country and our people with a smile, go the extra mile, and reach beyond our grasp. While we may be small, but we make sure that these communication lines are open and accessible to our Filipinos and in New Zealand and in the Pacific Islands 24/7. Sabi nga po natin, ang DFA is a department that never sleeps because we serve our people in any time zone.
Yes, Ambassador Virgie, alam naman po natin na mahilig tayo magtayo ng mga asosasyon. Sa New Zealand ba marami ring Filipino associations dyan kung saan nakikipag-ugnayan din kayo?
Ay, opo, Congressman. Sabi nyo nga po, mahilig magtayo ng mga asosasyon according to regions natin, or sports, or faith-based, or culture, or professional categories. So far po in our embassy, we have registered 100 Filipino associations. 80 po sila nasa North Island, 15 nasa South Island, at 5 po nandun sa Pacific Islands under our jurisdiction. So, because of the number of our organizations, we make sure that we send email blast po sa kanila lahat, and we are able to give the necessary advisories sa kanila or call them, lalo na po for disaster preparedness, lalo na po pagkatapos ng earthquake, para po namin malaman kung kamusta po sila, at sinasabi po namin kung padating kami sa kanilang mga lugar, at para po sa pag-serve namin sa kanila and bring the embassy services closer and directly to where they are. Kasi yan po ang importante, na nakikita nila face to face. Ang embassy, I lead the mobile consular team, I dialogue with them, I meet with the local officials, at lalaman ko po kung kamusta sila, at nasasabi po nila kung ano ang kanilang mga problema, at nagkakaroon po kami ng interaction and dialogue with each other. So yun po ang napaka-importante as far as the Philippine Embassy in Wellington is concerned. So makikita nyo po throughout the year, madalas po kami nasa North and South Islands and doon sa mga islands under our jurisdiction. So far, we have conducted more than 38 mobile consular services para po madala namin ng mga services na nakikita nila dito sa Wellington. Dadalhin po namin sa kanila kasi po napakalayo nila at napakamahal pagpupunta po sila dito sa Wellington, at napaka-inconvenient kasi kailangan po pa silang mag-day off, kailangan pa silang magpaalam, at napakamahal po pagdating dito. Gagasto sila just for a passport or our consular documents. So we made it a point to regularly go to them almost every month since 2011 when I arrived.
Ambassador Virgie, ano po yung madalas na dinudulog po ng ating mga kababayan dyan sa inyo kapag nakikipagpulong po kayo?
Ang mga madalas po nilang sinasabi po sa amin ay yung kanilang mga problema na minsan lang man po, hindi naman po rampant or recurring, na hindi nasusunod yung provision sa kanilang kontrata, or hindi nasusunod yung kanilang ibabayad sa kanilang sahod, or yung kanilang visa ay nagkakaroon ng problema. At meron din pong mga problema po sa puso, mga relationship problem na dinudulog nila, At meron din po mga problema na kagaya po ng mga nasa Christchurch rebuild natin at mga nasa construction lately po. Talagang tinutulungan po namin sa kanila dahil nagsabi sila na napakamahal ang pagbabayad ng kanilang placement fee na binayaran nila sa ibang mga unscrupulous recruitment agents dyan sa Maynila. At marami din pong mga problema na minsan hindi na disapprove yung kanilang application para sa permanent residency. At yun pong mga ganun pong klaseng problema. However po, sabi ko nga po, compared to other posts, ang New Zealand po is a welcoming destination for our Filipino community. It is a hospitable haven for our migrants. At napaka-rules-based po nila, kaya po nabibigyan po sila. At kami po, napakadali din makipag-usap at magbigyan ng access sa mga relevant authorities na makakatulong sa ating mga kababayan. At alam po ng mga authorities na napaka-importante ng ating mga kababayan. Kaya po talagang sila naman po ay napaka-open and accommodating at nagbibigay ng advice at kung tinuturuan po ang embassy at ang mga kababayan natin kung paano natin masusolve yung mga problema. Kaya po nakikipag-ugnayan kami sa labor, sa immigration, sa community law, at sa mga iba-iba't mga agencies. Ang New Zealand po, ang sabi po nga nila, is a model melting pot with strong connections to Asia. And the migrants are treated equally as locals. At sila po ay a developed nation and with a mature economy. Kaya po yung kanilang mga protective laws and so far as labor and wage protections are concerned are very much in place and really followed.
Kamusta naman po ang pagpunta dyan sa New Zealand? Mahirap ba ho kumuha ng visa? Alam ko yata wala ho tayong direct flight, no? Going to New Zealand, so we have to transit maybe through Singapore or maybe through Australia in order to get a flight to New Zealand. So, madali bang makakuha po ng visa?
Ang New Zealand po, nagbibigay po yan ng visa in various categories like yung visitor visas, you're coming in as tourist, or yung sa skills migrant category, or yung pong sa kanilang mga temporary application for visit or study and work, or yung mga permanent applications. Madali po kung susundin lahat ang mga sinasabi doon sa mga different policies and requirements and procedures na naka-lay down naman po Napaka-clear po niyan pag pupunta ang mga kababayan natin doon sa website ng immigration ng New Zealand. Makikita po nila ang immigration policies and all they have to do is to really comply and answer the questions honestly and truthfully. Yun po ang importante dyan. Lagi ko po ina-advise sa mga kababayan natin na sundin nyo lang kung ano ang nakasulat do sa mga application form ng visa at sagutin nyo yon ng tama at in complete honesty. Kasi pag medyo hindi nyo sinasagot na hindi tama, malalaman po and that will be grounds for denial of the visa. So you just comply with their procedures and their requirements at makukuha nyo po yun. Makukuha. Wala ho yung palakasan or wala kung sinong kilala. In fact, ang mga application, yung iba niyan, most of them dinadrop yan sa call center nila at ina-assess po ang application on the merits of each applicant and on the ability of each applicant to support himself or herself here and to make sure that each applicant has the necessary skills and credentials that would allow him to take up suitable work and in accordance with the employer's expectations dito po sa New Zealand. Yan ang importante po sa lahat.
Before we continue with our discussion, Ambassador, let me usher in some reminders from our dear friends. Please stay tuned.
Maganda naman po ang serbisyo nila. Every time na nung nag-renew po kami ng passport, hindi naman po ganun katagal. After 1 week, dumating naman po sa amin. So, at the same time, masasaya na po silang mga kasama. At the same time, mga client ko po, mga tao sa embassy.